Do you have to pay to come in?
I'm afraid so, but you can't do it here. It has to be at the main entrance.
Okay, lovely.
Oh, right.
In that case, just some information for you.
Yeah.
The only toilets we have on site are the double doors and to your right. Our second-hand bookshop is that way as well, and there are some artefacts and display cases that were found.
So you're coming through this little gate, and I guarantee you it's either locked. Right then everybody, it is Tuesday the 31st of March 2026, and today we are on our way to Worcester, where we're visiting not one, not two, but 3 places today for you viewers, depending on if we can get it all done in one day, and well with lunch on top. So I will show you where we're visiting in a second, but there's nothing without a compromise. So on the 7th of April, there will be no filming arrangements made, so this is why I bumped it up to 3. So this is where we're going today. So the first place that we're going to start off with is Witley Court Gardens. So that looks pretty interesting with the water fountain there in the front. And the second one then we're going to do at National Trust Greyfriars House and Gardens. So every National Trust is always good to see because they offer a lot of history. But that first one, everybody, is owned by English Heritage, so we don't know what we're in for that company. And then the last one then is Worcester City Art Gallery and Museum. So that's our finishing place there.
Time permitted.
Time permitted as well, but I'm hoping we can get all 3 done before the day's over. So until we get there then, viewers, do stay with us. So everybody, we're finally here and we finally stationed our car into the church car park here on the side. The lady on the gatehouse said that we came in through the wrong way and had to go back on the main road and find another car park essentially, so I thought that's a bit... So I thought that was a little bit silly. So we went on our instinct anyway and just parked here, and I can't see any problem with it myself. And I had a laugh at the part that they won't let us in, so we'll find out if that's the case now. But yeah, I mean, I don't play GPS viewers. Then the man did say, well, come, you know, up on the main road up by there, and it's on your left. So it was down here, and all this is car parking facilities. So I don't think for 1 second that the GPS got it wrong, because the house is literally just up by here now. So yeah, looks a bit odd. But we've got the overflow car park though in the distance, so this is definitely a safe place to park to access the the establishment. Well, have I got my hat?
You don't need it, it's not cold.
So yes, I did look on the website, but you do have to pay as well to come in here.
You pay for 2 minutes.
Yeah, you have to pay, yeah, but I'll pay. But I'll always pay everybody to go in the venue like I do, because, you know, we made a very, very long trip to come up here.
You just go on this side.
So yeah, we made a very long trip to come here, viewers. It took 2 hours and a bit to come here. So, and also we had a bit of a minor diversion trying to get to Worcester, so we had that to add it onto the time as well. But we are determined, and we don't let the smallest things put us off, unless they're too serious, and like, But that never really happens. We always try again until it gets on our nerves, and then we gotta look for like, alternative places instead, So that's the house from this angle. Really good, really good and looked after really on the outside. Got lots of green areas. So this is where initially the car was parked. It was by here, but we just thought it would just make sense and logical just to park it down there. So no, I mean, it was only brief. I said we parked it down there as well after that.
Did you forget, did it?
No, I'll pay for you.
You won't pay. There's not even wallpaper on.
David, can you say something positive? Because any time that we say that we got to pay, like, you don't really like it.
Well,
No, I was here, look. The church. Alright, let's see.
you run by the other side, there's nothing on the other side, you can see straight through it.
Oh, it's very, very preserved. And the gate that goes around it. No, that's a ticket office there. Oh, look, somebody else has come up the way that we did. It was patrolled by security groups. £10 I would say for a ticket. Well, general admission. No, general admission though, that is.
Didn't see that.
On the website it looked.
Not see anything there.
Look at the opening hours. Yeah, so that's the office where you've got to check in.
Thank you, enjoy waiting.
Right there. Do you have to pay to come in?
I'm afraid so,
Yeah.
but you can't do it here. It has to be at the main entrance.
Oh, right.
I can't.
If we go to the church after, we park in the church.
The church is separate. The church is run by the parish.
Yeah.
Open between 12 and 3.
So we still got to go round.
But through here, you can't come in here unless you've got tickets or pay to come in here.
Ah, because the GPS is sent up this way, so I thought this is the perfect way to come up here.
Did you come up this way?
Yeah.
Well, it's the next left as the main entrance. Go back to the main road, and the next left is the main entrance to the visitor centre.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're in a bit of a difficulty there. But logically, though, I mean, they should have an office there as well. I don't really understand that. Oh, yeah. So, well, I mean, we did make this trip to get here. So.
Runs the church as well.
I just said that.
But then if there's a separate entity, the lady
No,
said.
you can't pay with it.
No. You gotta go to the visitor centre. Not really, we're just disagreeing. We're just disagreeing with what we've been told, really, because from a business perspective, you wouldn't want two offices, you know, one there, and because everyone's GPS. I don't think for 1 second there that she's been told that this is the first time GPS was sent here. It's a bit boring, isn't it? It's more interesting inside it. Because once we paid, we can go inside. Well, we have to take it on his own merit to it, don't we?
That turning, I said it says that this place. I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it had a turning and a drive up to it.
But anyway, viewers, I mean,
Yeah. Because it take you straight to that place, not the parking.
so viewers, it's a bit frustrating, really, but if that's how they want to run their operations, that's how it is. But it's a bit of an inconvenience for us, really, because now we've got to. But yeah, we've got to find now an alternative way of getting to the visitor centre, which GPS viewers don't really point out. So this will be comical. But yeah, to be honest though, viewers, if we're not really that determined about seeing what's inside these houses and gardens, they could have lost out on potential visitors because of them not logically thinking, well, if everyone's GPS is ending up in this way, they can pay at that gate as well as the main entrance. But you know, but yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody, even the smallest of inconveniences, we're still committed. But I would say, as a creator, though, viewers, and as their site, I think there could be some improvements made. If I'm honest, you know, just like accepting visitors who came up this way and wanted to pay tickets at that gatehouse. I think that's only sensible. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to go back to the car, viewers, and try and find this main office. And also, everybody, as you would have seen in the intro, getting 3 places done with all these inconveniences is adding up to waste time, isn't it? So, but I still remain hopeful. That's all you can do when things go wrong, is still have some bit of faith. So we'll see everybody when we get to the main visitor. So you know what, the second car park now, viewers, the main car park, and it was only, well, not even half a mile down the road, if I'm honest. But we had to drive through lots of stones and rubble, so if we didn't have a puncture, then that's fortunate, really. Yeah, so it turns out, everybody, then you have to pay and display as well.
I don't know about disabled. Car park machine out of order. Please play in shop. So we'll tell us disabled and things like that.
So as well as you've got to pay for admittance, you also got to pay for your car parking as well. So never really, I've never been asked to do that before, really, at any heritage sites. Maybe 1 or 2, if I can remember. Probably castle, I think it was.
I didn't go see the building. You got a car straight.
Well, I've never had that before. There'd never been a request before. But members' prices here.
You take £5.
We caught anyway.
I'll pay for you anyway. So this is the map there, viewers. Huh? So we've got lots of other sites to visit by English heritage, if you wanted to. I like that little artwork though on the shop window there. Yeah, I mean, like I said to the viewers, even if you've got to pay for your parking, it's only a minor inconvenience, but like I said, it's it could also go to the upkeep of the building, so see when we get in. Let's see it. Oh.
Hi.
Yes.
Disabled parking.
Disabled parking is covered with your blue badge.
Yes.
So it would be 2 adults and a companion, yeah? Do you have
Yeah.
a companion card?
No, I got just a disabled car.
Can I just see that one then?
Yeah, I got a car.
I'll be a second.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine. That's all.
So this is the shop there, viewers. I want to see proof as well, so some different. Yeah, they still sell wine nowadays. See, every site you go to sells
Where you
alcohol.
go? You're trying to get you drunk and you have to pay when you go round there. So next thing you forget that.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking round. I thought.
Hey, you pay, I got this back in the car.
Oh, it's on card.
Okay, so 2 adults and 1 companion, that's £21.80, please. It'll automatically ask about a 50p donation, just yes or no, and then you can tap.
Pop it in.
You've worn it out, you've used it too much.
Probably, yeah.
Yesterday.
My phone case, it didn't make it hot as well.
But I got this back in the car.
Right.
And have you been here before?
No, it's on first time it is.
Okay, lovely. In that case, just some information for you.
Yeah.
The only toilets we have on site are out the double doors and to your right. Our second-hand bookshop is that way as well, and there are some artefacts and display cases that were found during conservation, if you'd like to see those. Everything else is to your left, including the fastest route up to the court. Once you've made it up to the court, if you want to remove your card.
Oh.
And once you've made it up to the court, I'm just about to give you a receipt. If you just show that to my colleague so that she knows that you've seen us,
Yeah,
and
that's
then you'll
fine.
have access to the house itself and all the formal gardens up there.
Yeah, because our GPS went the back way, it did, so we had to go to the
Yes,
business centre. So that was
it
very
always
convenient.
tries to take people up there, and it happens all the time.
Oh.
So if you just
Not
hold
the
on to that one. I'm afraid the church is shut today. There's a private event going on there. And the tea rooms won't be open till tomorrow, unfortunately. But if you'd like to see the fountain going, I really would recommend it. It's going on the hour every hour. And if you're interested as well, we do have an audio guide, which is complimentary.
Oh, thank you very much.
Is it toilets?
Yes, just out of the double doors and to your right.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Have a lovely visit.
I'm here.
Thank you.
What is that for? Coffee.
So we got, well, it's not bad really for drinks. Quite reasonable really. £1.80.
I've got a coffee to walk around with. Do you take card? Oh, so got there again. We'll do it later.
Nah, well, there's no cold drinks in the fridge. So we had a nice little walk into the shop, everybody. If we come through this way, I might get one of them guides for £4.50, but I don't want to carry it all the way through the site, so. But we're finally here anyway, so. And toilet is on the, well, on the left, so they're gonna go in there, so I'll show you what's by here, I suppose then. So, Witley Court, the house and its landscape. Welcome to Witley Court, the Russell family. who were local landowners. Got a massive house here in about 1630. Two families who had made great industrial fortunes in the West Midlands later owned it, and the Foley family from the 1658 to 1838. So we paid £21, viewers. So like I said, I mean, it's not a bad price actually for two people, or you know, for individuals I think it might be £10.60 each. Not 100% sure, but I'll pop it on screen anyway for the ticket price. So yeah, it's quite good really, not too dear. I do like them, those views, you know, on the wooded slabs there, look. They're quite good, quite nice. And you can buy them as well, so that there is $14.99. So really good. So you got the audio guide there, so of course in here then. So you can buy all these, look. They must be really popular because all that's totally cleared off. So let's just see if we can get a zoom in on that information there, look. It says here, dude, in 2007, a group of young people aged between 16 and 25 from Y Forest and Worcester Lifelinks took part in the Natural Heritage Project at Witley Court. Oh, now they faded off.
I will come and cost £20. Well, that don't make sense to me, but
Well, when you think about that, it doesn't make sense to me either. But
you know, that don't make sense.
no, I suppose it doesn't really, but that's how it is. So I'll walk you up here then, everybody. So it says here, chocolate is good for you. Advertising by leading chocolate brands in the 1880s claimed chocolate could improve muscle strength and physical endurance. Something about chocolate. At Easter Sunday as well coming up, so could be a better time in there, couldn't it? So I think I'll get a good picture, everybody, from me on the front, just in case I forget. Hopefully that'll be good enough if we don't come back this way. But yeah, so toilets were there, everybody, and there's a bit of a shop. So we've got to walk up this little path, and hopefully when we do walk around, we come across on the left side. You know, I can show you a bit down there, but
We'll catch you up.
that was a good brainwave you had, Duke. I never thought about that.
What was that about? On the internet,
Well. But also, dude, that's the first venue as well that wanted to show proof as well, so they didn't want anyone to con them, did they? Because if you look at the other heritage sites, they just say, oh yeah, carry on. Viewers, I mean, I don't want to mute most of the audio, but when it's discussing, you know, private information, that's why you see little bits of muted bits of muted audio there. I do try and minimize that though. So thank you for your understanding on that. So yeah, I mean, you know, through this little path, and we got our filming crew making their way as well. So yeah, it's not bad weather as well, viewers. It is quite warm. I have got my summer jacket on today, so kind of a perfect timing to wear that. But it reminds me, everybody, of Hampton Court, because there's lots of walks involved. You know, with Hampton.
You gotta get all the way back.
With Hampton Court, do you remember Hampton Court?
We went there.
Yeah, well, I think there's more
I don't want a wood walk.
walking, I think, but whether we go that way or that way.
The house.
Well, anyone's guess, isn't it? Should we be a risk taker and go here and find out what's on the other end, or what? It is like a compass, isn't it? Which is the best way of going, or like rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
No, if it's left, then at least I said at least I was right. Right. I mean, obviously, seeing the house is one of the main reasons of paying, obviously, but it's like seeing the other additional things is a bonus, isn't it, viewers? You know, just conquer the quest of seeing the main element. But I do like that nice pond by there, seeing it like that. I mean, look at the nice river flow there.
We have to go back up and around. We're going to the play area. Go back up. There's the house over there. We've got to go over there. So it's where he says and go round that way.
Pond there though, they've seen the natural river. Well, yeah, because it looks like it don't look like it's flowing in and out, do it? But yeah, I mean, the attendant didn't say about the waterfalls, and I thought that's pretty interesting to see. But it's on the hour, so just like a bus service, isn't it, really?
I know.
Because they think you've got all the time water, they couldn't get you.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
And this is my word.
Well, they might expect you to have a couple of ducks. Take away, mate.
And this is
Hang on, no, dude, hang on. Well, you know when we booked our tickets, he didn't even give us a map.
What are they? What's a lamp post there?
Oh, they
I'll look at it.
lakes walk. Wildlife.
They didn't even give us a map though, so I thought that was a bit inconvenient now I think about it. Because normally if you're new, you get a map, don't you? That's if you can read maps, and I won't say I'm a good reader of maps. But David is. You know, if he sees something on the map, he knows exactly where he's going, so it's like one of them, isn't it? But without a map, it's sort of freestyling. So it's almost like hoping for the best, isn't it? Yeah, nice seating arrangements down there though, and you can actually see that pond down there. Notice how they preserved the plant there, look.
That's the event for the church, I expect.
So, well, you know, if we remained where we was, David, what's the chances of them maybe going on a tunnel or trying to track the driver down in order to move the car? That'll be funny at best. Obviously frustrating for them, but funny for us. You know, little things amaze, doesn't it? So yeah, we're halfway through that little alleyway, and we just don't know which way to take. So Wilderness Garden and Play Area, or Witley Court Lakeside Walk. And it's quite steep, that's the word I was looking for. So if you get yourself distracted, you could definitely fall over. Yeah, I mean, it says there no entry, which is understandable because you don't want to fall in the pond. But at least you've got one of them, so you could save someone's life as well if they do, which is handy. You know, they think of people's safety. So we're coming through this little gate, and I guarantee you it's either locked. Oh, no, it's open. You know, I mean, anything could go wrong here, viewers, because like I said, they could have locked the door, and then we've got to go up to the main reception and say we can't go any further with our walk, you know.
If it comes down to the top of that path, I was walking on, like, the shit's going to hit the fan.
And I'm going to take a nice photograph so everyone can stop what they're doing for a second, so I can get a nice view of that. That is quite a nice picture of mine, actually. But yeah, it gets really narrow, viewers, so you've got to really watch where you're walking. If someone like pushes past you, that could be dangerous, because you could literally slip on the banking and fall headfirst into the water, and you don't want to be doing that. Not if you're, you know, got a phobia of water, like I have. David, who's right this time around then?
You were going the right way.
I mean, come on now, viewers. I mean, this is this is really entertaining, especially when you got pensioners with you, because they like, you know, what's actually going on here. You know, they definitely make you like off their rockers, don't they?
Oh, look at them all walking in the park. I was walking down there.
So yeah, we're now going through what is the main gate, I think.
Back up to the path.
Well, at least you should have brought a compass for you, David.
Well, you know my direction is Worcester.
And mine is not that great. See, like I was saying everybody about the banking and even the straights, deep mud, so you definitely want to be careful.
Yeah. Can we go on your back?
Thing is though, David, you know, for argument's sake, I was in a wheelchair and they go be inclusive. Well, doing it all the way down
You
here.
went the wrong way.
I was saying going down here with a wheelchair isn't the most accessible way of going around it.
That's true. Yeah.
No, because I was thinking, you know, if it was wet or anything, that could be really slippery. So, I don't know how they can make it inclusive like that, but
With a duck.
you can't single them out, you can't make them second best, can you? Just a thought, you know, viewers. Yeah, slow moving water though. Really slow. And if you stand with the sun shining on you, you may think it's Barbados weather.
At least that's open.
The dog's out.
I mean, if they didn't open all these gates, viewers, we would find ourselves lost very quickly. But yeah, for the Easter holidays, it don't look too busy. The information about they was repairing the front pool there in autumn 2024. So you can scan the QR code there, viewers, and support them if you are in a position to. That's the information there. But yeah, nice views, viewers. You know, if you come in here just for the views, you won't be too disappointed. But when they haven't got like sunglasses on, like I haven't, because I got normal glasses on, it's hard to actually know where the camera is facing, you know, to get a good quality image. I'll say by here. Hopefully that does me well. But yeah, seeing it here though, it's massively clear. And we've got a little hole there, look. As you can see there. Don't really represent anything, but it caught my attention. Oh. Joanna, if you could hold my water bottle, please. Thank you.
Bristle, right? A little bit though.
Oh yeah. We caught a bit of that on camera, viewers. If we come back this way, I'll show you on my phone anyway. There you go, let's try and get a best of two. You know, I don't want to miss an opportunity where I could say, oh, I could have had my photo next to the glorious pond. And then when I go further into the establishment, the chances of coming back this way is slim. So I thought I'd do it now, otherwise I'll never be able to do it. We also got a nice little green there, viewers, but I don't really want to go down there, to be honest with you. I mean, yes, it's flat and narrow, but then you've got to get yourself back up here, so a bit on the fence with that one. But I might do it from the side though. I think doing it from the side around that bend might be a bit more better. But I'm not a wimp though, viewers. It's just, you know, you just don't know what surfaces you're standing on, do you? So no, I was going to say, because the viewers could point out, well, it's on a a flat surface, like it's on a bit of a bend, but then it's stable, you know. But I didn't really want to risk it just in case, because nobody want to see me wet and struggling to get out of a pond, because that's a bit silly. But maybe hilarious for the minority, especially Nick if she sees me doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have to get you out, so what's the point in that?
Or maybe call a lifeguard. That's the point, no viewers. I think having a lifeguard is probably a good suggestion, really, because you know, I can't imagine that not any visitor that comes here accidentally does, oh, that's a good idea, and then it goes horribly wrong, you know. So maybe having someone patrolling would be a better idea. But I found a space, so I'll zoom in a little bit. Again from this view. There you go, that's good enough. You know, I'm happy with that. Wasting a bit more of my time at the visit, everybody trying to find the best angle for a picture, but you know, it's just one of my habits, you know. Like if I see a perfectly good lit background, I thought, well, that's the beauty. Look on a photograph next to the pond. Beauty, mine. Could be better than Bracken Beacons. Which we've never been to, actually. I have heard of Bracken Beacons. We just never even thought of going there, really.
We've been to Bracken.
But I've been to Beacons.
No, that's a hard walk. We ain't used to walking.
Ah, so, well, I mean, don't get me wrong, there could be nice views, and it's free, but it's how long can you walk for without gasping for air? With me, I mean, I can walk a fair bit, obviously, if I've got the adrenaline in me. You know, you just do it start to finish any viewers, you know. But when that wears off a little bit, they do catch on you, you know. But I do like all the scenery, and yeah, just beauty. Oh, look, that's the information about the fountain. So, Keith Harrison has been inspired by Witley Court relationship to the Black Country Coal, iron and steel industries, which provide much of the Dudley's family wealth. So that's his artwork there.
Yeah.
1937. Wow. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially with a time with no internet and around, I think that's pretty good piece, eh? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a great drawer, viewers, but I can draw the basics, you know, like a house and things. But when I'm 24, going on 25, unless you've got a hobby in drawing, I don't really do it. You know, my hobby is this, isn't it? You know, taking you on these places. So it's like being in one of them apartment blocks, you know, viewers, or I don't know, like a conservatory. There we go, everybody, running down to see the fountain.